right here. This drill bit I'm using is what's called a step drill. What it does is it lets you bore a large hole into whatever material you're working with. Now I can put my jigsaw blade in here and cut over there, and then I'll be able to cut that way.
A lot of sweeping to do with them.
Yeah. Use this big drill bit. Now when I just use the jigsaw to cut from one corner to the other, it'll have a nice round radius. And all that's going to do is make it less likely to crack out from the corner when you have a round radius in there. Alright, let's cut from this corner. Okay, now, Bud, your job's going to be to take some sandpaper and get these little pieces knocked off of there, and then we'll go ahead and install our plexiglass, and we'll paint our shield, and it'll be ready to go. Actually, we'll paint it first. Before we install it, we'll go ahead and paint it. Alright, now let's let that dry for a minute or two, and then we'll put another layer of paint on it. We'll do the front side. I'm taking the piece of plastic off that's going to be on the front side first. Our holes line up perfectly.
These were awesome. I just have to do a few later.
What's that?
Awesome. I think they have to do a few.
Yeah, we'll see whether or not we have to add a few screws to it later.
In certain places.
Awesome. Here, push this one up in the corner. This is like the ultimate Riot Shield for $6. If you can find the garbage laying around to make it out of. Because this was $5, and then we probably spent $3 on nuts and bolts because they were like 10 cents a piece. So I don't know. Between the junk we got in, I'd say $10 total. We've got $10 in this. Alright, yeah. That looks awesome. Go ahead and lift it up like you're using it. Beautiful. 1/4 inch plexiglass for the viewport. The material has got two 1/8 inch thick pieces of that plastic that was for the from a swimming pool. Total thickness 1/4 inch, guaranteed to stop an airsoft pellet. Awesome. Hold it good. Alright. Alright, I got the viewport laid out, and I'd like to tell you that I had a really good mathematical formula for laying it out on the shield here. All I did was, I knew I wanted to come 6 inches down from the top of the shield to the opening of the viewport right here, just like we did on the other one. So I used the edge of our plexiglass to make a line after I measured down 6 inches. And I knew, I just drew, and then I just measured up from that 1 inch, and I knew I needed to go 1 inch inside of it. So after I came up 1 inch from that line, I just traced it out, and then I just measured 1 inch in on the sides and on the bottom, and I kept it centered, and there's our viewport. So we got a viewport here, just like you would on a real Riot Shield.
It says we got 26. 26 of those nuts. We should have had 2 extra.
Alright, after we get this handle installed, we'll install the next one. Then we're going to cut the hole for the viewport. Last time I didn't get the drill bit close enough to the corner, so it didn't quite come out right. Get another can of paint and paint the back side of it a little bit later. We don't have to have it. You're going to have like the coolest Riot Shield definitely on the block. Definitely. Okay, that's it. We're done. Now let's get our shields up and we'll get a good look at them. Alright, now how's that one in comparison to the other one? Does it seem better being a little bit wider?
It's heavier.
Is it going to be a little more difficult to use maybe?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Alright, well maybe the stock 20-inch wide shields, because if you look online the bulletproof shields are 20 inches wide, 40 inches high. Ours are 42 inches. That particular shield is 24 inches wide. It is a beautiful shield though for playing airsoft. It's going to, I believe it's going to reflect all of our rounds. We're going to go ahead and take these outside and test them. I'm going to be the guinea pig, so they're going to be shooting at me. We'll see if we can't get about 5 or 6 guns, and we'll go ahead and go test these things.
Alright guys, now what we're going to do is a live fire test against the Riot Shield. Both of these, with these 2 guns, both of them can disintegrate a can pretty good, about the same distance we are right now. And we're just going to see how well it can withstand against full auto from both of these guns at the same time.
When you're ready.
He's got a bigger clip.
The BBs are going everywhere. Let's go see how it looks. Alright, you can see where it's marked up the paint. I've had to touch up the paint because somebody had to drag it out and play with it before we could do our test, which is fine. It's already had taken some use and abuse, but you can see where all the pellets have impacted the Riot Shield here and bounced off. So we were at a distance of about 10 yards away. It's similar distance. Both of these air rifles will, these airsoft guns will tear up a soda can, aluminum soda can. So I think our Riot Shield held up really well. Our plexiglass, we got 2 pieces of plexiglass for $9.50, and all the screws and hardware in it cost us about $5. So we got basically 2 Riot Shields with the junk we had laying around for about less than 15.
About 14 bucks. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video on Farside 007. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.